You have a fairly large catalog. Let's say you have hundreds or thousands of products that you would want to add on your digital catalog. Can you do that? Yes, you can. And for that, you have to use the bulk upload process. In this tutorial video, I'm going to guide you on how you can use the bulk upload process to upload products in bulk on your digital catalog. So without spending any more time, let's begin. The obvious first step is to log into your GlobalLinker account, and once you have logged in, then you have to click on this option which says online store, which will open the seller panel of your online store, your digital catalog. This is from where you'll be managing and controlling your digital catalog. Now, after opening the seller panel in the left navigation, you'll see there's an option which says catalog. You have to click on that, and after that, you have to click on products. So once you click on product, which will open the product management interface. This is the product management interface of this digital catalog. Now to upload products in bulk, you have to navigate to the bulk upload interface. And to do that, you have to firstly click on this down pointing arrow. So here you can see there's a down pointing arrow. You click on that and it will reveal the option import product XLS CSV. You click on that and it will open the product bulk upload interface. Now the first step is to download the sample import format. This is the download sample import format, which you can see here. Now, it is advised that whenever you are uploading products or you are wanting to upload products in bulk, you should download the latest sample import format, because from time to time, it keeps changing, it keeps evolving, it keeps getting better. So that's where we don't want you to be in a scenario wherein you put in a lot of effort in creating the file, and then when you come back and you try to upload, that's where you realize you were using the wrong format. So it is always advised that come here, download the latest file. It will hardly take you few seconds and then you can populate the data. Alright, so you have to click here and the Excel file will get downloaded on your device. I've already downloaded the Excel file and I have also created the data to save some time. Now here, this is the file and it will come with some example data for your reference, and you can delete that and then you can create the data. So this Excel file, I've already added the data, and we will be uploading two products or two types of products through this Excel file. The first one is where it has variant, but before we start understanding the various columns and what information you'll have to add, let me just zoom in a little bit so that the file is or the content on the file is a little bigger and you can understand it in a better way. So starting from the first column that we have, it is the product name, which I don't think needs elaboration. So this is where you have to type the product name. Now you might be wondering why there are so many same product name in these rows. So there are two types of products that we are trying to upload here. The first one is where we have variations. So this is a shirt which is available in various sizes. So this is variant 1, this is variant 2, this is variant 3, right? So same shirt available in multiple sizes. So this is that example. And the other example is where there are no variations. So how you can upload that, that's what we are going to understand. So here the first column that we saw is the product name. So that's where you don't have to do much or worry much, because this is where you have to just type the product name. Now the next column is important. This is where I'll request everyone to understand this fundamentally. So this is where we have product code. Now product code fundamentally or essentially is used to tell the system that this product has variants. So here if you see that all these are the same. So this is where what instructions are we giving to the system? We are telling the system that these rows which we have here, all these 5 rows, they are of the same product. So it is the same shirt and these are the different variations of that shirt. So that's the instruction that we are giving to the system. And how do we do that? By using the same product code. But if you are uploading a product that does not have variant, in that case it is irrelevant, but still you'll have to add a product code. So product code once again is used to tell the system that these are the variations of the same product. Then we have SKU code. So SKU code is a unique identifier of the product. So two products on your system, on your digital catalog, cannot have the same SKU code, right? It has to be different for each of the product. Now here you can see it is unique. So these are all different for each of the product. So that is the SKU code. Then if we move to the next column, that is where we have MOQ, which is minimum order quantity. Now for retail businesses, it is 1 unit. For B2B businesses, it can be a higher value as well, or even in retail, if it is a combo sort of a product where the customer has to minimum buy some X number of units. So in that case, it can be higher value as well. And then we have supplier name and catalog alias. These are optional values for your own record. So these are not revealed or disclosed to anyone, but for your own record, if you want to record the supplier name, so that in future, if you want to track that from where did I bought this product or purchased this product or sourced this product, that can be done. And then we have category. So category is used for navigation. So at a later stage, I'll also explain to you how you can set up the navigation and start displaying these products on the front end of your digital catalog. So that is where this category comes into play, but you can see it is an optional field. So it is not mandatory that you have to add, but it will help you. So I will suggest that you should add the category. So for example, this is a casual shirt. So you can see I've added the category as casual shirt, and this is a smartwatch. So I've added the category as a smartwatch. Then moving ahead, we have brand. So if you're dealing in a branded item, you can add the brand name here. So you have to just type the brand name here. All right. Now moving on to the next column, that's where we have description. Now you may be wondering why the codes are appearing here, because this is where you may be getting a little stressed at how will we code. We don't know how to code or generate the code. Now there is a very important reason why I have added the codes here. That is because we want to add certain formatting. When I say formatting, that's where we want to have the heading in bold, or if we want to add bullets, or if we want to use italics or something. The text formatting, it goes away if we are just adding it as a simple text, right? So it will just start appearing as a paragraph. So all the formatting will go away if we add it as is, right? So like we are typing in a Word file, if we just copy paste it here, all the formatting that we have done, that will be gone. So we have to create a code of it. Now this is where you might be getting a little stressed. How will I create a code? I don't know how to do the coding. Don't worry, there is a tool, and I'll just quickly show you. So we'll go back to the browser, and this is called htmlonline.com. I'll add the link in the description, so don't worry on that. Now what you have to do here is you have to just copy paste whatever description you have created. So this is where you can see I've just copy pasted the text, and I've just added the bullets and bold formatting. I've done all that. Now on the side, this is where you can see it has created the code for me. So it's very simple. Just type or copy paste the content here, and it will generate the code here. So copy that code and then go back to your file and copy paste it here. So it is very simple. So that is your short description, and then we have long descriptions. In a similar fashion, you can create it, and then we have variant short description. So if the description for the variant is different, so in that case it can be added here. Now what kind of scenarios are those where the variant has a different description? For example, in case of technology products, so there's a smartphone which has a 8 GB version and a 12 GB version. Now the 12 GB version has this different battery capacity, or it has a different RAM or different processor. Now that information which varies from variant to variant, because this will remain the same across the variants. So irrespective whether you are buying a small size or you are buying a XL size, the product description is the same, right? Essentially, there's nothing changed other than the size, which the customer is already aware. But in case of technology products, sometimes there are other things which are also changing depending on the variant, other than the RAM configuration in case of a mobile phone example. So that kind of information is added here. Then we have selling price, which is the MRP of the product. And then we have cost price, discounted price, B2B discounted price. So these are optional values. B2B discounted price is used only in the case where you are using the supply chain feature. Then we have stock or quantity, which is how many units of the products do you have. Then we have shipping time, which is an optional field. So this is not the time which the courier company will be taking to deliver the item. This is how much time you need to process the order. So ideally 1 or 2 days can be added here. Then we have product condition. So this is where if it is a used or a refurbished product, we can add that. Then we have very interesting field here. This published on store, and you can see I've added yes. Now why it is interesting? Because it allows you to upload products without displaying them on the front end. Now if the values on this column, which you can see on your screen, are yes, then automatically or immediately after we have uploaded this file, the products will start appearing on the front end of your digital catalog, right? So immediately visible to your customers. Now, if you type no here, so instead of typing yes here, if you type no, in that case, the products will get uploaded on your digital catalog, right? They will still get uploaded, but they will not be visible. They will be in an unpublished state. Now, how come this is handy, or how you can use that? So there are scenarios wherein you have to upload your product, or you have to launch your products on a given day and a given time, right? Now, in that case, you will not be uploading products in the middle of night, right? So at the last moment, you'll not be doing that. There can be other challenges as well, right? So in that case, you can use this feature. You can pre-upload the products and keep them unpublished. And whenever you want to launch your product and start displaying them on the front end of your digital catalog, you can just publish them and they'll start appearing. So it's a very interesting and handy feature which you can use. Then we have visibility. So that's where, again, I have given that advice while I was explaining about the normal product upload process. And here also, unless you want to restrict the visibility. So a lot of time B2B sellers, especially when they're uploading their product, they feel that we are in a B2B business. So that's where we should type, or we should mention B2B, and that's where B2B visibility is a restricted visibility. So the products are only visible to the people whom you have granted the access using the supply chain feature. So unless you are using the supply chain feature, or unless you want to restrict the visibility, you don't want to show your products to anyone or everyone who's visiting your digital catalog, but only to the people whom you have granted the access, whom you have given the permission. Only those people should see those products. Only in that case, only exclusively in that case, you should type B2B here. Otherwise, you can type both, or B2C. You can see I have typed both here. Then we have length, width, height, and weight of the product. So this has to be in centimeters and the weight has to be in grams. Why should you add the dimensions and weight? So these values are used to calculate volumetric and actual weight of the product. So in case you want to charge a delivery fee from your customer, you can do that. So it's an optional field. If you don't have these values while you're uploading your product, these can be added at a later stage as well. Don't worry on that. Now we have very interesting column. So this is where we have visuals. Now for this shirt, you can see I've already added the links here, how to generate this visual. So we'll do that for this smartwatch. So let's switch our screen and we go back to the seller panel of our demonstration account. And now to generate this link, so you can see in the Excel file, if I quickly go take you back, so this where you can see I've already added the links here. Now let's see how to generate the link. So we'll be generating the links for the smartwatch. So we will quickly go back to the seller panel. Now in the left navigation, you'll see there's an option which says My Store. So click on that, and then you'll see there's an option which says Media Manager. So click on that, and which will open the media management interface or media manager interface. Now here you'll see there's a folder called product images. You should use this folder, or you should create a new folder, but don't just start uploading images if you're seeing the product image upload button here. So don't just click on it and straight away upload it. Technically you can do that, but it is my advice, you shouldn't do that. You should create a folder and then upload the images inside that folder, so that your media manager or your image manager does not become too cluttered and almost impossible to use after some time, right? So that will keep it organized. So what we'll do is we'll go inside the product images folder, and that's where we'll create a folder. We'll create a new folder and let's call it Smart Watch, right? So we have typed smartwatch. We'll click on save and the folder is created. Now we can click on upload file and we can quickly select the file. So I'll just quickly select the images or visuals. I have forgotten where we had the visuals, so apologies for that. Here we have the visuals for smartwatch. Now here you can see we have 4 images. So we'll select all of them and we'll click on open, and here you can see the visuals are uploaded and the URLs are created. So here you can see all the URLs are here. So this is the first visual. So we'll just copy the link. You can just click on this button here and it will automatically get copied. So it is copied. Now we can go back to our Excel file and we can just copy paste it like this. Simple. Now let's do it for the other image. So this is the second one. Let's copy paste it. So this is the second visual. Let's do that for the third one. And then we have the fourth one, the last image. Right, so we have added all the images, all the 4 images. Maximum 6 images can be added, so there are options or there are columns for 2 more images. So that is about adding the visuals. Now there is one more column which is alt text, or which is for alt cover or alt other images. So these are the alt text. These are basically the description of visuals. Now I understand that many of you will be a little confused how to generate that. So for that, again, I'm going to share with you a tool. So I will again add the link of this tool in the description of the video. So this is where you have to describe the product or the visual. So it's a round dial smart watch with brown color strap. So I've described the image of a smart watch with a round dial and brown color. Alright, so just enter the topic and describe, and then you have to click on this button, generate all text. You will also have to tick on the captcha. So now you can see it has generated the alt text, and we can just copy it from here and we can just go back to our Excel file. Now it gives multiple options and we can choose any one of them. So I'm going to choose this one, and this is how easily you can generate the alt text, right? This is one of the tools that I have shown to you. Now it is not necessary that you have to essentially or you have to mandatorily use the same tool. You can use any other tool. There are a lot of tools available on the internet which you can use. So this was about images and alt text. Now moving further, you will see there are these columns where you have to add the meta title and description. So which can be added here, meta title and description. So these are used for search engine optimization purpose. These are used by search engines when they are indexing the information about the products or the pages on your website. And then we have country of origin, which is quite simple. Then we have attributes. So this is where if we refer to the shirt example, so these are the basis of variation. So in the attribute label column, you have to specify what are the basis of variation, and then in the corresponding column or in the adjoining column, which is attribute values. So this is a basis of variation and these are the values. So this is where we have small, medium, large, extra large. Now had there been one more level of variation, same shirt available in 2 colors and 5 sizes, then we will use the adjoining column. So this is where we'll input the basis of variation as color, and then the corresponding value. Let's say it is in a red color and a blue color. So we will have, then instead of just having 5 rows, we'll have 10 rows. So the number of variations will get multiplied. So this is about variation. So maximum 3 level of variation can be there for a product. Then we have columns for filters. Again, the same concept. So this is where it says labels. This is the basis and then the corresponding value. So size, and then we have the corresponding values. And then we have I've added a filter of color, and then filter of fabric, filter of sleeves, and filter of occasion. So again, the same concept, basis and the corresponding value. So filter label is occasion, and then casual or sleeve is the basis, and then the value are short, or fabric is the basis, and then the value is cotton, right? So that's how you can create filters. Now filters are extremely useful tool, especially for your customers. May not be very useful for you, but they are extremely useful for your customers. It helps a customer in easily identifying the product. And we all know that the quicker a customer is able to identify or discover the right product on your digital catalog, the quicker they will be placing an order, or the possibility of you getting an order from such customers increase exponentially, right? So that is why filters are extremely important, and you should consider adding the filters. So we have added all the values in the Excel file. Now in the Excel file, while you're uploading the product, maximum 5 level of filters are possible. But in case you want to add more filters, that is also possible. And for that, you have to use the variant bulk upload file. Now, for now, we'll just save this file and I'll delete these blank columns that we have, or blank rows. So I will delete these blank rows and we will just quickly save this file. And we will go back to our seller panel, and we'll navigate back to the product management interface, and again we'll go to the product bulk upload interface and we'll click on choose file now. So our file is ready. Now we'll click on choose file to upload the file. So very quickly I will select the file from our device. So here is our file. So we will upload the file. So file is getting uploaded. Now the next screen loads up. Now this is a fail-safe screen. The purpose of this screen is to ensure that you are uploading the right file, or in case you have added some columns on your own. So you were applying some formula, or you are pulling data from other file and you had applied some formula, and that's where you have added few columns. So this particular screen helps you avoid accidental upload of file in the wrong format, right? So here what you have to do is you have to just review the column in the system. So it should be other image 4 URL, and here it is other image 4 URL, or here if we come, it should be meta title, and this is meta title, right? So the column mapping is absolutely fine. So you don't have to go row by row. Here you have to just review few of them, right? So 4-5 of them, if the mapping is correct, it is all looking good. So we will now click on save and we'll move to the next screen. Now on the next screen, what the system will do, it will add the information, or it will show the information of the first row in our Excel file. So this row, the row number 2, it is showing the information of that row, and you have to just review it again. So here you can see the formatting is appearing all properly, the image URLs and the alt text, all that information is appearing properly. So now we can click on start import, and that will start the bulk upload process. So this where the products are getting uploaded. It will take a few seconds for the process to get completed. So here I think we did a mistake. So we accidentally missed out adding country of origin. So I think yes, for one row I had missed adding country of origin. So we have done that. So this is another thing that you should keep an eye on. You should not miss mandatory values. So we'll just re-upload the file. Move to the next screen. We'll click on save to quickly move to the next screen. And this is where we'll click on start import once again. So import is happening, and hopefully this time there are no issues with the file, and the file should get uploaded. So the two products are uploaded. Now why two products? Because if we quickly go to the Excel file, this is one product. This is one product. You can have as many rows as you want. There can be like multiple variations in the product, but essentially it is one product, and this is the second product. So we have just uploaded two products. So the product upload has been completed. Now we can just click on products and we can go to the product management interface. So there are two products that we have uploaded and they have started appearing here. So this is the smartwatch and this is the shirt, right? So it has 5 variations and it is 1, right? So both the products have started appearing. Now, are they appearing on the front end? They may not be, and I can quickly show you the front end very quickly. So this is the URL. I'll just try to open that here. So this is the front end of our demonstration store. Now here you can see we don't have any navigation and the products are not appearing because we haven't added them to the navigation. So we will very quickly now create or link them to the navigation. For that we will be clicking on My Store in the left navigation, and then we'll be clicking on navigation, and then here we'll come and we'll click on Add Menu Item, and this is where we have to type the menu item. So for example, men's fashion is the menu item. This is the navigation that we are creating. So men's fashion is the primary category that we are creating, and we will be using the category to map the product. So we have casual shirt, so we'll just map it there and we'll click on save. So men fashion is created. Now we'll add one more level there, and we'll add it as shirt, like this. Again we'll use category casual shirt and click on save. Now you'll see both of them are appearing on the same level, right? So both of them are at the same level. You have to drag it towards right. It may appear to fly off the screen, but no worries, click on update navigation and it will start appearing properly. So here it has started appearing properly. Now again quickly, if we go to the front end and if we refresh, this is where now we have men's fashion, and if we click on shirt, that is where we should see the shirt that we have uploaded. So let's quickly have a look. So this is how it is appearing. This is where we have the description. Now in case you're finding the spacing is little too much, you can correct that very easily. You can go back to the product management interface and you can correct that. This is where we have the additional information, and these are the visuals. So this is how they are appearing. So, and these are the 5 sizes that we have added. Now let's quickly go back and add another categorization for smartwatch. So I am smartwatch. I've given the title. I'm not creating multiple categorizations, so we will just quickly select it. Just one level we are creating. We'll click on save. It is created here. Let's click on update navigation. Let's go to the front end and let's refresh it. So smartwatch has started appearing. Let's click on that, and this is the product that we have just uploaded. So this is the smartwatch. The zoom etc. is working perfectly. This is the description that we have added. This is the long description, and it is appearing properly. So this is how you can upload products in bulk. Now there can be a scenario that you don't want to use add to cart or buy now. So you don't want to receive orders from your customer. You want to receive inquiry. In that case, how should you change that? So for that, very quickly, you can go back to the product management interface. Now, for example, we want to change this smartwatch. So we can click on edit and you can just scroll down, and this is where you can see it is currently checkout. So you can change that to inquiry, and then you can click on save. I'll not do that because I want to show you the other process as well. To we'll go back to the product management interface, and this is where we have this option which says download product. Just click on that and an Excel file will get downloaded onto your device. So we will very quickly save this file. So just give me a couple of seconds to save this file. I am saving the file, and now we will so this is the file which gets downloaded on your device. This is the file. I'll just again zoom in a little bit so that it is bigger. Now here we have product type, this column, and this is where you can see and if we take that example, the smartwatch, so it is currently checkout. So what you have to do is you have to just type inquiry, INQUIRY. You have to just type that and copy paste it here. So we have copy pasted it here. Let's click on save. The file is saved. We'll go back, click on update products, and then we will select the file from our device and upload it. So that should change the product. It will again take few seconds depending on how many products do you have on your digital catalog. And once this process is completed, the product type will get changed. So let this process get completed, and then we'll go and check the status of the product. So the products are updated. Let's quickly go to the front end and let's see what's the status. So now you can see it has changed to inquiry or send inquiry. So this is how you can update the status of the products in bulk as well, in case you want to change the status. So this is how you can upload products in bulk on your digital catalog. I hope you found the tutorial video informative. In case you need any help or assistance, the contact details of our help desk are provided in the description of this video.